we are going to use some patty paper right here to measure some figures. So this is called patty paper, as in a hamburger patty, because it's used to separate raw hamburgers from each other so that they don't stick. So here's how we're going to use this to measure. You look at the figure you want to measure. So for this example, we'll do figure A. And we're trying to figure out if this figure is the same size and same shape as this figure over here. So here's how we're going to do that. You take your patty paper, place it over your figure. Then you get a pencil. And you want to make sure it's a pencil and not a pen, because pen doesn't work really well on patty paper. It doesn't write as nicely. So you take your pencil, you trace your figure, and you just try to do your best. So don't rush. Trace it as best you can. Okay, and now that you've traced your figure, you just slide the patty paper across, move it around, try to position it, okay, over the other shape, and then we can see, okay, the tracing on my patty paper lines up perfectly with the figure on the paper itself, which means that yes, these two figures are in fact the same size and same shape. And using some fancy math terms, we would say that these figures are congruent. And don't forget, this is the math symbol for congruent. All right, let's look at our second example. Here we see figure B. So we're trying to see if figure B is congruent to this figure over here. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did before. We're going to take our patty paper, take our pencil, trace to the best of our ability the figure in question. I didn't do such a good job, but try to fix it a little bit. Oh, sometimes fixing it makes it worse, so maybe be careful there. All right. That looks pretty good. So now let's slide our patty paper over our figure. Try to get it to line up. And you can see, if we try to line up these sides, the other ones don't match up at all. So now we can say that the figure over here on the left and the figure here on the right are definitely not the same size and same shape. And using math language, we can say they are not congruent. So now, take your patty paper, get your pencil, and you're going to do the same thing with the figures on this worksheet. Good luck.